What would you do if your crush of 5 years canceled your date at the last minute because she accidentally used the wrong perfume? Hinako was my first ever crush that started in 7th grade and continued all the way until senior year. I still remember what she looked like after puberty hit, and let me just say god diggity damn. Anyway, in senior year she became my lab partner, and we ended up texting all day every day. We even got close to trading pics, and when she said yes to going on a date with me, I didn't even know how to feel, but obviously I felt really good. Then Friday came, the day of the date. I just put on my best jeans, my Dior Sauvage cologne, when Hinako texted me. I'm expecting something cute, maybe a fit check or something, but no, she cancels. And her reason? She says she accidentally sprayed the wrong perfume and can't come anymore. I rolled my eyes and read that message like 3 times because I genuinely thought she was joking. Like, I get maybe she decided she didn't like me anymore or something, but why couldn't she have picked a better excuse? Part of me wanted to laugh, and part of me wanted to throw my phone across the room. 5 years of waiting, and she hits me with the most ridiculous excuse I've ever heard. But I played it cool. I typed out the words, "No problemo, we can always reschedule," even though on the inside I was definitely not fine. I expected her to just like the message and for us to never talk again. But then something strange happened. She started spamming me with texts, photos of 2 perfume bottles that looked almost identical, voice messages explaining which one was the right one that she meant to use, and why the other one ruined everything and caused her to cancel on our date. I'm sitting there watching these videos thinking this girl has completely lost her mind. I texted the boys' group chat to see what they thought. My boy said, "She was clearly making stuff up because she didn't want to go out with you." Someone else said, "No one cancels a date over perfume, she's just not interested, bro, move on." And honestly, that made sense, but something about the way she was explaining it felt weird somehow, like there was more to the story. So I made a decision that was either really brave or really stupid. I drove to her house unannounced. When she opened the door, she looked stressed. Not fake stressed, like genuinely overwhelmed. Her eyes were red like she'd been crying, and she seemed surprised to see me, but not in a bad way. She let me in, and that's when everything made sense, because that's when I saw her bedroom. Everything was perfect. And I don't mean clean, I mean organized in a way that felt almost scary. Labels on everything, clothes sorted by color, items placed at exact angles. She sat down on her bed and just broke down. "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," she repeated over and over. I held her until she was ready to speak, still unsure why this was linked to the whole perfume excuse. A few minutes later, she explained, "The perfume thing wasn't an excuse. I have OCD, real OCD, not the kind people joke about when they like things neat. The kind that controls your whole life if you let it. If I don't follow things according to plan, it feels like someone is going to die, and I'm the worst person to ever exist." She went back to crying, so I went back to hugging her. She was so embarrassed. She kept apologizing and saying she understood if I wanted to leave and never talk to her again, but I didn't leave. I sat down next to her and said, "It's okay," and I meant it. After 5 years of wanting to know this baddie, I wasn't going to walk away because she was dealing with something hard. I helped her calm down, and she eventually went to shower and reset. After our dinner date, she snuck me into her room while her parents were snoring. We ended up sleeping together that night, and afterward, laying there, I told her the truth. "I'm probably not going to call you again." She didn't even flinch. She just looked at me and said, "Yeah, don't. You're not my type anyway. You're too messy."